What is going on YouTube, and we are back with another one. Alright guys, it's been 2 in a row now. We've been blessed by yet again another green day out there in the markets that shows you guys the potential of our quality plays that we have in the portfolios that are backed by good fundamentals, have good management teams, and have several catalysts coming up. You can see the rebound was strong in a lot of the players that we have in the portfolio. That's why I say to you guys, it's important on the red days that you guys do two things. One, not turn your back to the markets, but two, load up on these positions because they're going to rebound strong. And today is just a taster of what's to come if you guys can continue weathering the storm in the markets with me. That being said, I've got a couple of plays I'm going to put on your radar that are on fire right now that we have in the portfolios, so you guys know what to do with these plays. You're able to navigate them and continue crush them as we move forward. Now before I get to it, I'm going to need you guys to hit that like button for me, and if you're new, join the movement by hitting that subscribe button. Alright guys, you know what time it is. Let's get ready for our first one. So it's only right we kick things off with this one. That's Grow Generation, ticker symbol GRWG. You guys know I've been saying over the last couple of days we are loading up on this play regardless of what the market throws at us. So when this play looked like they're in the pits of hell, red all over the shop, we continue to build our positions in this one to get ready for the climb in that stop price. Look at this one today. Strong performance on the day, one of the best in the portfolio. As a matter of fact, one of the best growth plays that are out there on the market today. This is a strong play that hits all the notes that we want to hear as investors. We know they're rolling out their stores. We know that the management that backs them is aggressive and searching for those growth opportunities. We know they're acquiring companies, and we also know they've got solid guidance for the end of the year. So this one's going to set to continue to build us wealth as we move forward. Now, I'm going to put this on your radar. Today, New York have gone ahead and legalized recreational cannabis. This is a good move from the state that's going to play into the favor of our play Grow Generation, but also plays like High Tide that we have in the portfolio as well. Not only that, there are other states that are drafting the bill to follow suit with New York. That's Oregon and New Jersey. So this is a good move. The industry is moving in the right direction for us to continue making these gains with these plays. Now let's talk entry and how we're going to move forward with this play. So currently standing at $49. Now we know the market is still fragile right now. We're still going through that market weakness when it comes to our growth plays, tech plays, EV plays. So we want to catch this one on the pullback. So you want to catch them in the mid 40s. That's $45, $46. That's an ideal time to load up on this one, build your foundation, get ready for the climb in this one. Up next, that's Pinterest, ticker symbol PINS. Now guys, this just completes the stocks to buy Monday drop that I did for you guys on Sunday. I gave you Pinterest, I gave you Mara, I gave you Canon. All three plays have exploded this week. So solid performance on the day. We are into the mid 70s on this one. And you guys know I said catch this one when there was 69 on Monday. So they're moving in the right direction. Again, the market's weak, the market's volatile, but it just shows you guys the bounce back potential in this one. This one is based on solid fundamentals with strong guidance. This is a social play, but they're doing it differently to the other plays. And I'll say to you guys, we are always looking for those plays that have that USP. That's the unique selling point that sets them apart. Now check this out. Before the market sell off, this play touched their all-time high around $90. Now I'll let you guys know this one will be retesting that all-time high once we start seeing some more stabilization in the market and some strength. And that's good upside on the current stock price of $74. And guys, the way we are going to dominate with Pinterest moving forward, again, is to catch them on the pullback. So we don't want to be buying them in days like today in momentum, wait for that pullback in that stock. Ideally below 70. If we don't catch them below 70, we want to catch them in the low 70s. That's 71, 72 tops on this play to load up, grab your positions. Now, talking of plays that went up over 10% today, we've got VUZI, ticker symbol VUZI. This is one of our explosive growth plays that we have in the portfolio. This play really can't be stopped. We know they took a beat down after they announced that stock offering. We saw that stock price go from the high 20s right down to $20. Now, we were waiting for them to dip below 20 before pulling the trigger on this one. Now, we've seen that stock price increase today, now sitting at $25. And guys, if you didn't manage to grab your position on this one, don't be disheartened. There are several opportunities to catch this one on the pullback, load up for the next climb in that stock price. Guys, it's all about being patient. You don't want to be hasty with your moves. Every move we make is strategic to ensure that we're positioned for the best returns going forward. This play is unstoppable because they're used in multiple different industries, from mining to healthcare to food processing to warehouse logistics. The list goes on, and they're in very high demand. They're getting big orders, $250,000 orders from several large companies like Rio Tinto, for example. And we know this one is compatible with Microsoft Teams. So as I say, they are rubbing shoulders with the big dogs. So again, this is a play I want you guys to keep your very close eye on, catch them on the pullback. Ideally, we're looking for that 21, 22 max entry to jump in on this one. Next up, that's charge point, ticker symbol CHPT. You guys know with this one, right from the jump and all the way through the lifeline of this play, I've been very bullish on this one. As I say guys, it's those plays that look down and out in the dumps. Those are the ones you want to be focusing on as long as they've got strong fundamentals behind them, and charge point is one of those plays. A lot of you guys ruled this one off over the last couple of days when you saw this one trading in the low 20s. But that's why I say guys, go through your portfolios right now, look at those plays that have taken the beat down, but they have strong fundamentals. Those are the plays you guys want to be focusing on. So as you can see, strong performance on the day, up almost 20%. Now what you guys need to know is we are going to be seeing a monumental shift from gas to electric vehicles, and that is here to stay. But we need the infrastructure to support that change. And a play like ChargePoint is going to benefit from this. We know they've got an extensive network that's just going to continue growing. So as I say to you guys, you've got to detach from the share price movement. If you see a play like ChargePoint plummeting down to earth, guys, that's the time to jump in and load up on this one. The play is still beaten down as it currently stands at $26, but they've got a lot more room in the tank to run up. And today is just a taster of what's to come for this play if you're able to hold them and weather the storm in this one. Guys, let's talk about how we're going to continue to dominate with this play. I expect continued volatility with this play. We are not out of the trenches just yet when it comes to the market. So guys, we want to be loading up on this one sub $25. Catch them at 24, catch them at 23. Build, load your positions in this one. Let's talk about how we can level up as investors. So I want to talk to you guys about entry points and why they're important. So first off, let's take it back to basics. We have our entry points because it minimizes our risk and it strips out emotion. Because when you see that play running up, you're going to be tempted to jump on that momentum. And by doing so, you're increasing your risk because you're buying that stock high. And there's a FOMO element that kicks in. Now we can cut all of that away by just setting some good entry points and sticking to them and being patient. So this is the first step to a successful investment. That being said, I want to throw this up for you guys. So a lot of you are asking about, should you be jumping on to Deliveroo day one? I say we do not want to be jumping on day one. We want to be avoiding day one entry at all costs. We want to wait for a corrective move in that stock before pulling the trigger. We want to ensure we've got a good entry. Now I'm using Deliveroo as an example, case in point, but why entry points are so important. So that's why if you guys stick to it, you are going to be successful. When you start deviating from the blueprint, buying these plays high, that's when you catch yourself at a tricky position. All you guys need to do is just exercise some patience, catch them at an opportune entry, and you guys know I hand them to you on the channel, you're going to hit success with these plays. All right guys, rock with the channel, you know what time it is. This question comes from Steve GP. Shout out to you, man. Says, Sankey, got a question for you. Looking ahead, I won't have any more money to invest for a month or so. Would I be better off saving any money from then on to wait to the next crash, or top up my growth plays or something else? Now, this is a great question. A lot of people can relate to this one, so let's get to it. Now, as I say, one of the strategies to dominate the market is to invest consistently each and every month. As we know, life can sometimes get in the way. You might have house costs that are unexpected, car costs, kid costs that arise that prevent you guys investing into the market for a period of time. Now, Steve wants to know, should he wait till the next correction or crash in the stock market? Now, we are going to go through another correction or crash that is inevitable. Now, the earliest I think we're going to see one after we rebound from this one is the back end of the year. Now, if you wait for that, what you might do is you might actually miss out on some good entries by jumping in as soon as you get available cash. Now, during this market sell-off that we've just been through, a lot of the plays have retreated 3 months, not 6 months. So if you wait for the next crash or correction, that could come in 6, 7, 8 months. As I say, you're missing out on good entries, which are right now. You always want to have your money invested into the market. So I say, as soon as you get the available cash, as soon as you top up your dry powder, guys, you need to be focused on the channel and looking at what plays we're jumping into. And you guys know I give you the plays Monday right through to Sunday. Now, one thing I did want to discuss with you is money management. So when you do get that money, that available dry powder, you need to be strategic with how you deploy it into the market. I know a lot of you guys are excited, you're trigger happy. When you see that plays drop down, you slam all of your available cash onto the play and you run out of dry powder. Always make sure you have available cash to invest into the market so you can grab those opportunities and you're never left on the sidelines. It's super important. So if you have to invest $50 and not 100, go for the 50 if it means you're always going to have reserves in the tank ready to deploy those golden opportunities that arise. Guys, sometimes these plays drop down to a price and they never ever reach back at that price. So you want to make sure that you can capitalize on these cheaper prices, these drops in the stock. All right, guys, that wraps things up. Do hit the like button for me. And if you're new, join the journey by hitting that subscribe button. Also, check out link down below to the Patreon, where you can join our team of investors over at the Discord. Now, as we progress through the rest of the week, I'm coming at you guys with a ton more videos to ensure that you guys are properly able to navigate these markets with me. So I'll catch you on the next one.